Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, a Coffee County sports writer and broadcaster is dead at the age of 29. Gasoline prices continue to fall. Manchester police are stepping up enforcement of safety restraint laws. We'll tell you about the author's book signing event coming up this Saturday. And on Tuesday night, the 14th annual Bonneville Music and Arts Festival made its initial artist announcement. We'll have those stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac is your one-stop truck shop for any kind of truck you're looking for.
The all-new 2015 Chevrolet Colorado is here. Plus, we've got cab and chassis and dualies.
And a full-size pickup truck selection that goes on for miles.
And a huge selection of certified pre-owned and used trucks galore.
Check out all our inventory online at stanmcnabb.com or ILikeBigTrucks.com. Remember, Stan McNabb is a dealer that always has more trucks for less bucks.
Some of life's decisions are more important than others, such as choosing the right funeral home for pre-arrangements or for the care of a loved one who has passed away. And if you choose cremation, the decision is even more important because many funeral homes don't own or operate their own crematory. Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we not only own and operate our own crematory, but it's the only crematory in Coffee County. We do not leave the county or the state for cremations. Your loved one never leaves our care, and we are able to keep prices affordable for all budgets. It's cremation you trust, the quality we insist on, and so should you. When you see cremation you trust, you know you've chosen the best. Manchester Funeral Home, our family caring for your family.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
Welcome back. A Coffee County sports writer and broadcaster is dead at the age of 29. Derek Harriman died suddenly Monday at his home in Manchester. Harriman covered local sports for the Saturday Independent and Manchester Times. He also broadcast high school sports for WMSR Radio and last year became the voice of Red Raider football as play-by-play man on Fantasy Radio 101.5 FM. He served as a stadium PA announcer for Coffee County Central High School softball and also did production work at WFTZ. Memorial arrangements are incomplete at this time. Motorists in 11 more states saw their average price at the pump drop below $2 per gallon over the past week, bringing the total number of states below this threshold to 18. The number is expected to rise to 25 by the end of next week, given current trends. The average price at the pump is more than $2.50 per gallon in just 5 states and Washington, D.C. The nation's least expensive markets continue to be in the Midwest, with consumers in Missouri at $1.77, Oklahoma at $1.82, and Kansas at $1.84, paying the country's lowest averages at the pump. For the second week in a row, Hawaii at $3.42 is the only state with an average above $3 per gallon, followed by Alaska at $2.93. Week over week, the average price of gas is down in 47 states. The average price for gas in the United States now stands at $2.10 a gallon. That is more than 40% lower than the 2014 peak of $3.70 reached on April the 28th. The national average for gas has not been this low since May of 2009 and is now in decline for a record 112 days. The Tennessee average for gas yesterday was $1.94, and locally in Manchester, some retailers were advertising gas at $1.82 per gallon. In Tullahoma, a gallon of gas averaged $1.86. Tennessee revenue collections for December exceeded the same month 1 year ago, driven primarily by sales tax collections. Finance and Administration Commissioner Larry Martin said state revenue collections for December were $1 billion, which is 5.25% above December 2013. December sales tax collections represent consumer spending that occurred in November, which last year included 1 week of Christmas shopping after Black Friday before December 1st. Martin said said, quote, the December sales tax growth rate may have been influenced by lower gasoline prices, renewed consumer confidence, and the additional shopping time. January's report will give us a clearer picture with Christmas retail activity included, end quote. Sales tax collections were $21.4 million more than the estimate for December. The December growth rate was 5.87%. For 5 months of this fiscal year, revenues have been over-collected by $98.2 million, and the year-to-date growth rate is 6.49%. The Manchester Police Department is participating in the second annual Governor's Highway Safety Office Seatbelts Are For Everyone program, or SAFE campaign. The SAFE campaign is running until July 31st of this year. It is designed to increase seatbelt usage. The Manchester Police Department will be conducting education awareness during this time, targeted toward teens and seniors. MPD will conduct a child passenger safety event during the period. The department will also increase enforcement, and violators not wearing seatbelts and parents who do not use child restraint devices will be cited. Additionally, police plan to participate in the Click It or Ticket campaign. A pre-survey and post-survey will be conducted in conjunction with the new campaign. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester is your home for both new and pre-owned trucks. We have a huge selection of over 200 trucks to choose from. Check us out on the web at russellbarnett.com and view our great selection. We are your truck headquarters, and we want to be your one-stop shop. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester, your truck headquarters. Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Why buy anywhere else?
Get caught buzzed driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom.
It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back. As we reported on Tuesday's Newsleader, the City of Manchester is looking at the option of consolidating its school system with the Coffee County school system. Newsleader C.J. Henry brings us this video from a meeting held Monday night to answer questions on the issue.
The statute spells out the legal steps, which of course is my expertise. Upon the date certain when you were to go out of business, the title of your property, the school property, would transfer as operation of law to the county school system. Interestingly, the statute is very specific that the indebtedness on that property does not transfer unless the county commission chose to pick it up. And the rationale for that is because it's a decision by the city to go out of the school business, and it's not negotiated with the county government. The county government should be on the hook for that indebtedness. The other rationale for that is maintaining school buildings is extraordinarily expensive. And I'm sure you simply need to look at your city budget to see how extraordinarily expensive it can be. And so, since the county is going to be assuming the burden of maintaining these buildings pretty quickly, the General Assembly has chosen not to encumber the county government with that indebtedness. So that's one thing that's interesting and it's worth noting. The other piece that starts to unfold rather quickly is that the county school system will need to start putting together what's called a personnel plan. Because under a particular state law, the rights of teachers are protected, and Ms. DeCamp will talk a little more about that in just a minute. The rights of teachers are protected, and so we have to take steps to be certain that salaries and benefits are maintained. The Manchester City system spends per pupil approximately $2,300 a year more than the Coffee County system spends educating its pupils. Now that's an approximate number. The Coffee County number is 2,300 less. Were Manchester City to transfer the control of its schools to Coffee County, the total enrollment would be a little over 5,000 students, which would be 5,500 or thereabouts, which is what the Ames report says is about the optimal size. So, can I tell you that you would save money? No. That requires political will. I'll explain that in a second. What I can tell you is that statistically, it would be more efficient. Tennessee law is expecting schools around the state to do more with less. So 5 years from now, might the economic circumstances be such that Coffee County might need to build one school over here and close 2 schools? That's possible. But what we're talking about is, as a result of this transfer of ownership, would there be any schools closed? As I understand from the Coffee County administration, that's not envisioned. So that would be a big component in any kind of personnel plan, and Mr. Camp's going to discuss that now.
With regard to, in the event of a transfer, as far as personnel goes, as far as the end result of any sort of transfer consolidation, Tennessee state law has provided a lot of authority to reference on those points. Perhaps paramount is that state law requires that any teachers who are transferred, or whose system is being transferred, that their salaries and benefits are protected, and that's statutory. It should be noted that Tennessee law gives the superintendent the right to transfer an employee from one position to another. Likewise, it also gives the Board of Education the right to eliminate positions.
On June the 11th, another crowd of 100,000 or so music fans will roll into Manchester for the 14th annual Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival, and at the head of the parade will be headlining acts Billy Joel, Mumford & Son, and Dead Mouse. Billy Joel ranks as one of the most popular recording artists and respected entertainers in history. The singer-songwriter-composer is the 6th best-selling recording artist of all time, selling over 150 million albums, the 3rd best-selling solo artist, and is one of the highest-grossing tourist artists in the world. Mumford & Son returned after their 2013 performance had to be canceled after their bass player, Ted Dwayne, was hospitalized after a blood clot and was found on the surface of his brain. He has since recovered, and they are excited to make good on their promise to return as soon as they could. Dead Mouse didn't set out to become a groundbreaking electronic artist. He just made some music, and it happened to change the game and pop culture as we know it. And he will bring his light and sound show to the big stage at Bonnaroo. Other highlights on the initial artist announcement include Robert Plant, the Alabama Shakes, My Morning Jacket, Ben Folds, Tears for Fears, and Ben Harper. There will be many other artists announced along the comedian as well as comedians as the festival gets closer. Let's take a look at the video Bonnaroo produced to go along with the initial artist lineup. And general admission tickets are on sale at noon on Saturday for $332.25 and will increase as the festival approaches. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up right after this.
I'm Philip Bourne, Stamping Nab Detail Shop Manager. Here are a few things our customers have to say about our service.
What I love most about the Stamping Nab Detail Shop is there's someone local that I can trust to pick up my car, have it cleaned, and deliver it back to me in showroom condition.
What really amazed me is when he opened the hood and looked like he had taken the old engine out and put a new engine inside.
We have several different packages and individual services to get your vehicle looking like new again. We're located just behind Stamping Nab Chevrolet dealership. Call today, schedule an appointment, and see what a difference our detail can make.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Welcome back. The Coffee County Public Library is hosting its annual book signing this Saturday. Fran Gray brings us this video.
Virginia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am the youth service specialist at the Manchester Library, so I get to work with the kids. I have the most fun job at the library. I also plan the summer reading program and the adult reading program coming up and the author signing.
And I understand that you do have, is it the 8th annual author signing?
It is, the 8th annual coming up this Saturday.
Oh, tell us about who all is coming.
Oh, we have 20 authors coming this year. We have a wide variety of genre. Weldon Payne will be back. Everybody loves to see and talk with Weldon.
Oh, he is just the most wonderful gentleman.
He is. I can only agree with that. Honor Raconteur will be back with fantasy books. We will have Jackie Duncan coming for the first time. I think everybody knows Jackie.
Oh, he's a wonderful friend and poet.
He is.
Yes.
Herd Lowry is coming. I think people from out at the base know Herd.
What does Herd write?
He has written a book of short stories, almost parables, set in the time of Christ to help you think through things.
Wow.
So they should be fantastic.
Yes, yes.
Yes. We have, like I said, fantasy writers, sci-fi writers. One gentleman is coming that is a financial expert, and he wrote a motivational book, financially based. Another one is a sports enthusiast, and he has written a book about sports, but how to get there. And it's more than just the ability, it's the mindset, it's the family working. So that should be fantastic. We have one lady coming in from Nashville. She is getting her PhD in criminal justice, and she has written a book, a true crime book about a serial killer in Nashville in the 1990s. And she is going through the investigation, the incarceration. It's going to be fantastic. A new genre for us at the author signing. We have 3 children's authors coming that have done picture books. We also have one author that writes juvenile books, Nancy Drew type things. And then we have one that writes a lot of young adult books. Then the rest are mostly adult books.
So the whole day will appeal to everyone.
To everyone.
And that starts at 10, you say?
Starts at 10, and it will be over about 1 o'clock.
Folks may not realize that if you have a library card in Tullahoma, you can check out books in Manchester too, can't you?
Definitely. Definitely. You can come over, check them out there, or you can request them to be brought over to Tullahoma.
Oh, well, that's great.
So, and if you pick them up in Tullahoma, the Tullahoma card residents, then you can return them to Tullahoma. If you pick them up in Manchester, you need to return them to Manchester.
I see.
We also have on our website the READS program. It's sponsored by the state, and it's a regional ebook and audiobook download system. So if you have a library card from either Manchester or Tullahoma and your PIN number, you can check books out digitally.
Wow.
Through the audiobooks, ebooks. They have new films on there.
Oh my.
There's lots.
Oh, there is. Well, Virginia, I think I need to come to the library.
I think you do too.
Okay, well,
I'll see you there, Fran.
We'll be right back in a moment.
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gotta be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed by a child who never got polio because vaccine was never in short supply, thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
The pet of the week this week at the Tullahoma Animal Shelter is a shepherd mix named Sammy. Sammy entered the shelter as a stray and is approximately 8 weeks old. He's great with other dogs and children, up to date on his vaccinations, and will receive a free neuter provided by the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. The shelter believes Sammy would make an excellent family pet. Be sure to check out the Tullahoma Shelter on Facebook for upcoming events and fundraisers. Remember, you can help support your local shelter by adopting, donating, or volunteering. For more details, contact Teresa at 454-9580. The Tullahoma Animal Shelter is located at 942 Maplewood Avenue. And the Coffee County Humane Society's featured pet this week is a lab collie mix who has been at the shelter a long time. The shelter also has many other dogs available for adoption at 1210 Oakdale Street in Manchester. Hours of operation at the shelter are 7:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. The shelter's phone number is 723-2711 or 723-2730. Donations for animal care can be made to the Coffee County Humane Society by sending it to Post Office Box 252, Manchester 37349, and their website is www.coffeehumane.org. We'll be right back in just a moment with your weather forecast.
The year-end inventory reduction sale is going on right now at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. We have a field full of cars, and purchase any of these cars out of dealer inventory and receive invoice pricing. Check out this 2015 Kia Forte, yours today, $17,995. With America's best warranty, the 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. Inventory reduction sale at invoice pricing, only at Russell Barnett Kia of Tullahoma. Why buy anywhere else?
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Come to Jim Oliver's Smokehouse in beautiful Mont Eagle, Tennessee, your mountain getaway destination. Stay in one of our 21 log and timber frame cabins. Enjoy the romantic fireplace and jacuzzi tub. Get more information and book a reservation at thesmokehouse.com.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Welcome back. We'll bring you your weather forecast right now, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1946 at 71 degrees. The record low was in 1942 at -5 degrees. Average high on this day is 48 and the average low is 30. Tonight, look for mostly clear weather with a low of around 26. Sunny weather in your forecast for Friday with a high of 49 and a low of 29. And it'll be a little bit balmy on Saturday with sunny weather expected and a high of 55 and a low of 29. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.